So it looks like after I don't know how many years, maybe a decade or so, we are finally getting a World War Z movie. Maybe not a sequel, a direct sequel to the first film, but a film set in that universe because Paramount says that a World War Z film set in the universe is high priority. So that is great news. But it's a little too late, man. Because World War Z was one of the highest grossing horror films, I believe. And the fact that they didn't take advantage of it is just crazy to me. I'm not sure what the story was gonna be with that one, but the second one was in the works for many years, and I doubt Brad Pitt would want to continue to do this. But I would love to see him back. I would, but it looks like that they're going to be going another route and show off another story set in this universe, which I'm happy with. I'm not gonna lie, just give me anything with zombies, bro. Like, honestly, the zombie genre as a whole it hasn't been cooking. It's been cooking in places like South Korea and all those other places. But as far as like America, nah, they ain't been cooking. The only thing they got is The Walking Dead, bro. The Walking Dead is still going on to this day, and I like it. Unfortunately, I like it, man. I know a lot of people have tried to stay away from The Walking Dead now, but Walking Dead is still good. But this is a high priority for Paramount and should have been a high priority, honestly. World War Z there's a lot of potential with that, with that whole story and everything that they could have had, but they dropped the ball with it, with that story, and now we're gonna see if people still care about World War Z. And also, now this doesn't have anything to do with World War Z, but Paramount also announced that they are looking forward to having Michael Bay returning to the Transformers franchise. The Transformers franchise as a whole, you don't really know where they were gonna go with this because they did Transformers 1, they did Rise of the Beast, and all this other stuff. It felt like pretty much a reboot. And now I'm not sure where they're gonna go. We still don't know what's gonna happen with the G.I. Joe and Transformers movie, which I hope they build up. I need to see spin-offs and all kind of other stuff with characters and all kind of stuff, bro. I don't want to just see the G.I. Joe and Transformers just come together just like that in one movie. I want to see the characters get built up, like Duke and all those other characters. Build this up and then have the Transformers and G.I. Joe come together, and that could be like a freaking Avengers movie. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what's gonna happen with that. And also, they said Top Gun 3 is a priority, which I expect. That made over $1 billion, and I believe they announced 2 Star Trek films are in development. Not really a fan of Star Trek, but it is what it is. And that Last Ronin live action movie that is supposed to be rated R, that is gonna be freaking fire. Like, I don't know when that's supposed to happen, but it's still in the works. But that's all I gotta say about this. Paramount looks like they are trying to do some things right now. Paramount as a whole, I don't know. As far as like the big hitters like Transformers and everything, Transformers used to be $1 billion franchise. You know what I'm saying? And now they can really barely. I don't know. Transformers 1 should have did way better, but people don't really care about that, bro. People say that they don't care, that they don't want the humans. They don't want a story focused around the humans with the Transformers being in the background. But when they actually do something like that, people don't go see it, and that's very unfortunate. But we're gonna be getting more of the human side of the story now. But Michael Bay returning, it's gonna be lit, and we're gonna see what's up, man. But that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.